Hey everybody, Patrick from One Shot Kill It Media. Today I'm doing a review on the Vortex Spitfire 3x magnification prism scope, and this scope has a illuminated reticle. You can go ahead with a green illumination or a red illumination or just the regular etched glass non-illuminated. So pretty nice looking scope, and I'll just go ahead and go over some of the details here with you. Alright, so to get started here, I just wanted to highlight a few things quick. Again, this is the Vortex Spitfire 3x magnification prism scope. There's one other version of the prism that I believe is a less magnification. It has a different reticle also. Now, a couple other specs to look at. Again, the red and green illumination, I'll show you that a little later. And then estimated battery life, max brightness 250 hours, minimum brightness 3000 hours. So if you leave it on, you're not completely screwed. You can always, if you forget about it for a day, you'll be alright. Also, this includes, in the package here, 2 accessory rails that mount on top of the scope at like a 45-degree angle, little Picatinny rails, flip-up lens caps, CR2032 battery, and then I think this is the most important, this is the multi-height mount system. So initial thoughts, when I first opened the box and got my Spitfire 3X, I was impressed with the fit and finish of the scope itself. It felt nice. Didn't feel like anything was flimsy or going to fall off of it. When I took a look at some of the different features, such as the illumination selection here, it's nice. You get an audible click when you make a change from one illumination setting to another. Now also, when you take a look here at the windage and elevation caps, you do have to take the caps off to make any sort of adjustment. Nice feature here though is on most scopes, when you have to make adjustments like that, those caps aren't attached in any way, shape, or form. They did a little clever thinking here, and they actually attached them with a steel wire, both the windage and elevation caps, so that way when you take them off, they're not just rolling off your shooting bench or wherever you might be. You're not going to just lose those caps easily. So nice to have those attached. I like that feature. Also, we have the flip-up lens caps. And then also we have the ability to focus the sight too. Just by turning left or right here, we can put whatever our target is in focus. So nice features overall on that end. And then next I want to talk to you a little bit about the mount itself, that the adjustable mount where you can change the height with it. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Alright, so let's take a second and look at the actual scope mount. So we see here that we have the base of the mount with the 2 thumb screws on it, and this attaches to the actual rail, and then we have this slotted section right here. Now, when you add that section in, you have the ability to co-witness with iron sights then at that point, and obviously it gives you a little bit more height. If you remove that, it drops the scope down, and then your lens caps here, they're kind of riding right along the edge of the rail, so there's not much of a gap there at all. So it really just depends on how you like to have your scope mounted, how you like to shoot. But the cool thing is this multi-height system comes with the purchase of the scope itself, so it's not like you have to buy these extra parts or anything to configure it the way that you want to use it. So nice feature there. This reticle on the Prism Spitfire 3X, this is built specifically for 5.56 application as far as bullet drop compensation, but I use this on my 300 blackout and I've had no trouble whatsoever staying on target. Haven't had a chance to take it out past 100 yards though yet at this point, so after I get a chance to go a little further out, we can see how the actual compensation works with a different round. Next I want to show you a little bit about the illumination here. Let's start with the illumination. I'm going to do red 1. So that's red 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to non-illuminated. And then we'll do green here also. So green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're back to 0 illumination again. So nice illuminated reticle overall, and I like the way the reticle is built. And I like the round circle around the actual crosshairs just for quick acquisition, just to get you on target and in the area you need to be. So there you have it. That was just a quick feature review of the Spitfire 3X Prism Scope by Vortex. Again, very nice scope, nice features. For the price that I paid for it, I'm pretty happy with the overall performance I've seen so far. No failures of any type with the scope. And once I can get it out a little longer range than 50, 100 yards, I'll let you know how it works overall using that 5.56 bullet drop compensation reticle with a 300 blackout round. So we'll keep you updated, and thanks again for watching.